When it comes to Genesis Part 2, caves are hidden everywhere, so we proudly present Top 5 All-Time Best Caves on Genesis Part 2. This video is sponsored by My Servers Deluxe. Deluxe is a 3x server with 5x metering and 3x experience. Deluxe has 6-man tribes, ORP, new player protection, raid warning, and so much more. Here at Deluxe, we ensure that you have an amazing experience with lag-free servers. Servers are now live, link in the description. Coming at number 5, this can be found at 63.7 latitude and 28.3 longitude. And then here it is on the map. Now this one can be found over in the bottom left hand side corner of the map, and this cave can be found right here on this waterfall. So when you look over here, you'll notice this waterfall right here, and the waterfall basically is the entrance into this little tiny cave. Now inside here, it is not the biggest, but it's a decent size for a small or like a medium sized tribe. You also have another waterfall in here. You even have a nice little water source here too. It's not the flattest, so of course you're gonna have to build up on some platforms. But the good side about this one is that you can build up. Building up, you can easily hide some your cliff platforms up there, put your main base, or just put only everything up there, and nobody would even like really see you in this cave in the first place. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of room up here. You can easily put maybe 4 or 5 cliff platforms and live up here and have some like a hanging chandelier or something. But it's really up to you. And then you even have these nice little hidden areas. There's about 3 of them in here, so nice little hidden things, but just really adds to it. Coming at number 4, this can be found at 75.0 latitude and 35.2 longitude. And then here it is on the map. Now this one can also be found in the bottom left hand corner of the map, but more towards kind of like the middle-ish, if you want to say. But anyways, this cave can be found over here. Now this cave is actually kind of really just out in the open. I mean, it's pretty easy to find, it's pretty easy to see, and the biggest downside with this one is that it is on the ground, meaning you're going to have to do some pretty good base defense on the outside, or maybe on the inside to keep players out. Now the good side of this is there is no cave damage in here, which really helps for building, but inside you have a decently flat area, a good amount of room to build with, so if you're a medium or like kind of in between large-ish kind of tribe, this will really work for you as long as you're fine with not building up. But there's tons of room in here. Just make sure that you put your foundations down a few layers, because it's gonna be a little tight in the back here, but if you're fine with that, it makes for a pretty good cave. Coming at number 3, this can be found at 80.1 latitude and 30.9 longitude. And then here it is on the map. And then again, this one can be found over in the bottom left hand corner of the map, pretty close to the other 2. So this cave is actually one of the bigger ones. So the reason why this one is on this list is because this cave just has a ton of room. On the outside, you have a nice good sized entrance. Sadly, it is a water entrance, so defending this is going to be a little tricky. You're most likely going to have to use some hanging chandelier towers, because it's really the only way to do this other than people, having like the ability to like raft raid you. But anyways, once you're inside, you have all this room, and it basically goes up. Having it go up makes it really easy to defend this whole area. The only downside is all these spikes you cannot mine, meaning you're going to have to build just along with them, so that's going to suck. But there's a lot of room in here, it makes for a good cave, and it should be pretty easy to defend. Coming at number 2, this one can be found at 64.6 latitude and 32.6 longitude. And then here it is on the map. And again, this one can be found over in the bottom left hand corner of the map. Now this cave is pretty well known, and it's basically a cave that's got some rat holes in it. So I believe there are 2 rat holes in here, but it's just mainly built on for this cave, because this cave is just pretty big, has a good amount of room. The only downside is there are 2 entrances. This being one of them. This is the smaller entrance, and it's actually a really nice entrance. You can easily put some turrets on that, and I'll just kind of block that whole side off, or you can just vault drop it. I would recommend vault dropping. Now there's no cave damage in here, which is actually pretty awesome. You have a lot of room in here. You have a nice little water stream that goes through here, tons of room, and as you can see, you literally can't even see the other side until you go over here. The other entrance is all the way over here, and then there's a rat hole right above me right now, I believe, and then there's the other entrance. This entrance is decently sized. It's got a good little entrance, so you're gonna have to really just kind of like defend that. Then here's the first little kind of rat hole or hidden area, if you want to call it. Not really much you can do with this one, but here's the other one over here. This other one you can do a lot with. Easily just block this one off, and then you are set. But yeah, so there's a lot of room in here to just build, do whatever you want with, but it makes for a pretty good cave. Coming at number 1, this can be found at 68.6 latitude and 41.5 longitude. And then here it is on the map. And again, this one can be found in the left-hand side of the corner of the map. So yeah, this entire list can be found over here on this side of the map, which that really just kind of shows you how many just spots that there are on here. But anyways, this one is going to be a bit odd, and I know you guys aren't going to say that it's not a cave, but technically it kind of is. It's got 2 big entrances, which is one big downside with this spot. However, it makes for just an amazing spot. It's super high up, super hard to raid, there's no cave damage, you have literally infinite room in here. I mean, you will never run out of room in these things, even though they don't look that big. Once you put a foundation down and you see the size of the foundation compared to this spot, it is just insane. You have easy access to metal, resources, everything that you're going to need out here, easy access to everything inside, so you got wood, all that kind of stuff, and it just makes for honestly one of the best spots on this map. But anyways, that's it for today's video. We hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like if you're new and hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching.